Black Knight is a great unit, and it's important to get a set of skills on them that you're very happy with. Greetings and salutations, my name is Deltran, helping you create killer heroes and Fire Emblem heroes so you get the most out of the game. Talking again about Black Knight, doing some analysis on things, but first I do owe you guys an apology. See, whenever I did the original Black Knight video link, I did not fully evaluate every single option that was out there to me, and honestly that was because of my own personal bias. And I am sorry, because when it comes down to it, if you're spending your time watching a video like this instead of playing the game, or being productive, but who wants to do that? I really should do that. Then you deserve the best information, and you deserve complete information. So I am very sorry about that, and I will double down on my efforts to make sure that you guys get what you deserve. So I had a wonderful conversation down in the comments from my previous video about why didn't I do a Steady Breath Black Luna Quick Riposte build, and because of aforementioned reasons, I just didn't think it was important. It is one of the best builds you can put on Black Knight. You can see here what his record is. 145 kills against vanilla units whenever you let them attack you. On initiation, we're not doing as good, but with Quick Riposte, you're not expected to be able to do that good. Now, one of the ways that I've started evaluating, based on your recommendation, is using a list of very common, very potent PvP threats whenever I do a build, and I'm calling this score the DPT or Deltran's PvP threats. This score helps me determine whether or not a build is really good or if it ends up falling flat once you put it on the actual field of battle. This also helps you evaluate for some of the stronger matchups that you're going to see out there in Infernal and in different special maps like Bound Hero Battles, Grand Hero Battles, Battles, all the battles that you can battle at. We want to make sure that we have the best build for you. And so the DPT here for this particular build is 9 and 8 whenever you initiate. Once again, it's not what we're looking for, but it's 18 wins and 9 losses whenever you let the enemy initiate on you. 18 wins. I haven't been using this metric for very long, but that is the highest that I have seen on any unit so far. Note, I will be going back to try to fix that up for some of the other builds I have done, but that's a different thing. As far as vanilla units go, the people we lose to are Reinhardt and Olwen and Balter, Grand Hero Battle unit, and also Delphia. So it's not a surprise we're losing to some blue units. Those are the only people who punk us down whenever we let them initiate on us. Wow, that is awesome. The 4 vanilla units? Wait a second, that's 4. That's incredible. So let's take a look at who we're winning and losing against whenever we're actually fighting against people within the DPT. How this build works is you have to put Quicken Pulse on Black Knight, because that way, using Quick Riposte, all the quicks you get initiated on, that reduces the cooldown timer. You swing twice and Black Luna's gonna go off. Your kills go through the roof at this point in time. This is basically a Hector build, except for a lot more lethal. It's probably the best use of Steady Breath that we have seen, and it's only been out for like 3 weeks. Off of Deltran's threat list, we're losing against a bunch of blues, no surprise. A few more blues than what we saw before. Olwen is not on the DPT, she's not actually that popular in the arena, although she is definitely a threat to be aware of. We still lose to Reinhardt, we lose to Tana. Wow, that's such a bad unit to have a matchup against. It's just terrible. We also lose to Brave Lucina, another powerhouse that's out there right now that's just roaming around ready to wreck some face. We still lose to Delphia, we lose to Blade Tome Lind, and we're also losing to Camus if we decide to let him run into us too. Once again, these are souped up builds. These are the kind of PvP builds that you would want to bring to high tier arena. So it's a very fair comparison. Of course, the kill list here is just amazing. There's just so many people that we're punking down. 18! Wow! And frickin' Brave Lynn gets away from us because we can't hit her back usually. Now if we take a look real quick, whenever you initiate, the matchups aren't terrible. It's 9 and 8, you still kill some people. If you need to go after someone, go ahead and go do it. I wouldn't recommend it necessarily though, because you are going to take damage back, and it's going to reduce your chances of staying within Quick Riposte range, unless you're hitting one of those squishy mages, then please go right ahead. That's actually a danger overall with this build. In PvE, you're probably going to be able to do this trick over and over and over and over again, and especially in special maps, you'll be able to really easily judge whether or not you could continue to do this trick. But in PvP arena, you only get to do this trick once. Although, to be fair, usually once is all you need. Although I do like to see some sustainability in my units in case, well, I'm a terrible tactician. In case I screw up, I need my unit builds to be able to save me. So the build that I recommended was a Life and Death Vantage build. Let's take a look at how that goes. On initiation, you're getting 124 kills against vanilla units, and you're getting a little less than that whenever you're defending. Overall, this is a very decent build because it still has a high kill count. It's not the highest that we've ever seen, but it has a low death rate as well, which I find to be very important. You can use a Black Knight that has life and death, ruining its defense, and still come out on top whenever you let people initiate on you. That's incredible. Vanilla unit-wise, when we're initiating, the only people we're losing to are Est and Aboro. That's it. Just those two. Of course, that is on initiation. We're not letting all the blue mages hit us, but if we're comparing things evenly, then that's what we're doing here. Speaking of comparing things evenly, whenever I did my original video, I did not have a seal. I usually don't do seals whenever I do my builds. Lucille! Lucille! The seal! It fell on the ground! It's loose! Lucille! If that made no sense, go watch Arrested Development. So now we're evaluating things with the Quicken Pulse seal. Let's see what the DPT turns into with the obituaries. 17-1 on initiation. Boom, that's a nice spread. 11-9 on defense. Hey, that's not bad. I've seen better, but once again, we're not geared up for that, and to have the same loss ratio, but a better win ratio, come to what the build is supposed to not be for, that's not bad. The DPT obituaries, the only person we're losing to on initiation is Brave Roy. I mean, what a jerk, just let us win. Otherwise, this build is not able to kill Reinhardt on initiation. Ugh. Speaking of on defense, let's take a look at things whenever we get initiated on. Brave Roy kills us, Alencia kills us, a bunch of blues kill us, and of course, now Bravelin kills us. That's probably something that you're not happy to see in this particular meta. So that is a strike on this build. But another thing I like to look at, since most PvP combats are quick but not one round quick, is what happens in the round after that. So with the Steady Breath build, whenever you retaliate on the people who are standing there, surprise, you kill the last person that there was. This brings you to 19-9 whenever you retaliate by initiating the round after. Great score. If for some reason you did it backwards, you're not going to get the same stellar results you used to. You're talking 14-13 defeats. Life and death, if you let the enemy retaliate on you after you've already punished them, 25 wins, 3 losses. If you do things backwards here, you're still looking at a good record, 16-12. 16-12 if you do things wrong. That's great. Needless to say, honestly, I'm still going with the Life and Death build, but the Breath of Life, Quick Riposte, and Black Luna build are still exceptionally viable. It's just not as sustainable, but you don't need something with that much sustainability in PvP. So to each their own. What do you guys think? Do you like this more in-depth analysis of things? Do you still prefer one build over top of the other? Let me know down in the comments. I really want to have a conversation about it so that I can help shape how I present information going forward. And hey, do me a favor, if I give you something to chew on, hit that like button. If you like your Fire Emblem information hot and fresh like Grandma's cookies, hit that subscribe button. My name is Deltran. Thank you guys so much. I do greatly appreciate all of you. And until next time, take it easy.